Okay, what we have here is factorising, where we're going to factorise into two brackets. These are usually called quadratics. In these sort of equations, we have an x squared term, an x term, and a number at the end. We start off by focusing at the number at the end, and we want the factors of the number at the end. The factors of 5 are 1 and 5. So therefore we write x, and we put our 1 and 5 in here. Now we have to ensure that these two numbers make 6, the middle number. So they multiply to give us 5, and they add to give us 6. So plus 1 plus 5. Using the same strategy as here. Write your double brackets and concentrate here on the factors of 40. We've got 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 3 doesn't go, 4 and 10. I can stop there because 4 times 10 is 40. 4 plus 10 is 14, our middle number. So I put my 4 and 10 in there, plus 4 plus 10. This one here, I've got negative 2x and a negative 48. So I need the factors of 48. They are 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 16, 4 and 12, and 6 times 8, because 5 of course doesn't go. 6 and 8 have a difference of 2, because this is a minus 2. So let's look at that. It's negative 8 plus 6 will give me negative 2, the number in the middle. And 6 times 8 gives me 48. So I put my 6 and 8 in, and I'll be sure to write minus 8 plus 6. You can of course write it as 8 x minus 8 x plus 6. They are actually the same equation. Looking at this one here, factors of 24. So I set it up. The factors are 24, 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 and 8 can make 11. I put my 3 and 8 in here, and remember I need negative 11. So it's got to be minus 3, take off 8 to give me negative 11. And 3 times 8, negative times negative gives me plus 24. I've switched here now to A, so be careful when you're doing that. So you set it up with an A and an A instead of the X. Factors are 21. Remember, I'm trying to make negative 4. 1 and 21. 2 doesn't go. 3 times 7. 3 and 7. So I put my 3 and 7 here, and I need to make negative 4. So the negative is the big number, plus another number. Negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. 3 sevens are 21. They multiply to give me this number, and they add to give me that number. Looking at number 6 here, we've got to look very carefully for common factors in these equations. So 5, 5, and 5 also goes into 60. So first of all, take the 5 out the front of the brackets. Be careful, 5 times 5 is 60, and these two are negative. Now I set up my double brackets, and I need the factors of 12 to have a difference of 1. So 12 and 1, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. There we go, a difference of 1. So I put my 4 and my 3 in, and I realise it's got to be negative 1. So I negative the big number plus the small number to give me a negative answer. Checking, 3 times 4 is 12, negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Here we've got 2x squared, 22x plus 56. They're all divisible by 2. So I take the 2 out the front, and inside the brackets I'm going to have x squared minus 11x, because 2 times negative 11 gives me negative 22, and plus 28. 2 times 28 is 56. Okay, the factors are 28, 1 and 28, 2 and 14, 3 doesn't go, 4 times 7 is 28. There we go, 4 and 7 can definitely make 11. So remember to write the 2 out the front, set your 2 brackets up, x and x, 7 and 4, and remember we need to make negative 11, so it's going to be negative 4, take off 7 to get me negative 11, 4 times 7 is 28, and a negative times negative gives me a positive. This one here is interesting because it only has 2 terms, and actually has 8 as a common factor first. So let's see, x squared minus 9. This is very cleverly disguised a difference of 2 squares in here. So now I need to keep the 8 out the front And think of this as x plus 3, x minus 3. And the reason I spotted this difference of two squares, is because 9 is a square number and it's negative there. If I was to expand this out, I would end up with 8x squared minus 72. The last one here we've got is minus 2x squared minus 26 minus 84. So first of all, I take my negative 2 at the front. X squared minus 13, actually no, plus 13, because negative 2 times 13 is negative 26, x, and then I'm effectively halving this, so that's going to be plus 42. Right, set up my two brackets, and the factors of 42 are 1 and 42, 2 and 21, 3 and 14, 4 doesn't go, 5 doesn't go, 6 times 7 is 42. There's my 13, 6 and 7. Put my 6 and 7 in, I need to pay positive 13, so it's plus 6